Good day and welcome, family. I don't know what kind of day you've had, but I want you to know you're exactly where you need to be. Let's slow down for a moment and let God speak. If you clicked on this video, something inside you might feel broken. Like parts of your life have been pulled apart and left open. Maybe you lost a job you depended on. Maybe someone you trusted walked away. Maybe you heard news that shook you to your core. Or maybe nothing big happened at all, but you wake up every day feeling tired on the inside. Whatever brought you here, hear this first. What feels empty right now is not the end. It is the beginning of something new. God is not finished with you. He is clearing space for what's next. Sometimes rebuilding looks like loss before it looks like hope. When something old is weak or damaged, it has to come down before something stronger can rise. The Bible calls this refining. Malachi 3:3 says, God sits like a refiner of silver. That means he stays close while the heat is on. The fire you feel is not punishment. It's proof that God is paying attention and shaping you with care. When life suddenly changes, panic feels natural. But God often invites us to pause instead. Even right now, you can slow your body down. Open your hands. Take a deep breath in, then breathe out slowly. That simple moment of release is an act of trust. Sometimes worship doesn't sound like singing. Sometimes it sounds like breathing and saying, God, I need you. In Jeremiah 18, the prophet watches a potter working with clay. The clay becomes spoiled while it's still in the potter's hands. Not dropped, not rejected, just reshaped. The potter doesn't throw it away. He starts again and makes something new from the same clay. That's important. Your mistakes, your pain, your setbacks did not remove you from God's hands. He's still working with you. Think about the servant with 1 talent in Matthew 25. We often focus on what he did wrong, but notice this. He wasn't removed from the master's household. He lost a role, not the relationship. Even when fear holds you back, God does not abandon you. He may reposition you, but you still belong. You're still under his care. Growth often happens underground where no one can see it. A seed has to be buried before it can grow. Paul says in 2 Corinthians 4 that we are pressed but not crushed, confused but not destroyed. You may feel pressure, but something inside you is protected. That tension means change is happening. You're not failing, you're transforming. When God rebuilds, he often invites us into things that feel uncomfortable, new challenges, new responsibilities, new environments. Just like a surfer paddles toward a big wave, sometimes the blessing is hidden inside what looks scary. If God is stirring the water, don't run from it. Move forward with him. Shame likes to tell us that we deserve the loss. Grace tells us the loss made room for growth. Isaiah 54 says, to enlarge your tent and strengthen the cords. God doesn't expand what's already full of the past. Some things had to be removed so you could stretch into what's ahead. God is also a master at using broken pieces. Romans 8:28 says, all things work together for good. Not everything feels good, but God knows how to connect the pieces. What looks useless on its own becomes meaningful when placed in his hands. Trust the process, even when you don't see the pattern yet. Jesus calls himself the light of the world. Light doesn't shout directions, it simply shines. In confusing seasons, you may not see the full path, but you can take the next step toward the light. Darkness does not get the final word. Rebuilding also takes patience. Big change often comes through small steps. Zechariah 4:10 reminds us not to despise small beginnings. A short prayer, a kind choice, one brave step forward. These small things matter more than you think. If God feels quiet, it doesn't mean he's gone. Sometimes the noise around us is just too loud. Make space for stillness. Psalm 46 says to be still and know that he is God. Even peace without answers is a gift. What you're building now may not impress everyone, but it will sustain you. God is shaping a life that can hold peace, not just success, joy, not just achievement. And when the next season opens, you won't just survive it, you'll be ready for it. Fear asks, what if this doesn't work? Faith asks, what if it does? Jesus endured the cross because he could see the joy ahead. You can hold on to a picture of a better future too. Hope is powerful when you give it room. Some of you are carrying things you didn't choose. Family struggles, past wounds, long-standing fear. You may not fix everything in one lifetime, but your obedience today can change what comes after you. One faithful step can affect generations. So let's be clear. Rebuilding is not a one-time moment. It's a journey. God is already working, even now. The real question is whether you'll walk with him through it, showing up, trusting, and saying yes, one day at a time. There will be days when progress feels invisible, and you'll wonder if anything is changing at all. But growth doesn't announce itself loudly. Strength is being built quietly, deep on the inside, where no one is clapping and no one is watching. Just because today looks ordinary doesn't mean God isn't doing something extraordinary beneath the surface. Think about Noah for a moment. Before the rain came, he had to build an ark when the sky was still clear. People laughed because they couldn't see what God had shown him. But obedience often looks foolish before it looks faithful. Genesis 6 reminds us that preparation usually comes before evidence. If God has asked you to build, trust, or move while things still look calm or confusing, you're not late, you're early. You are not behind in life, you are not late. You are not missing your moment. What feels slow is often God protecting you from arriving unprepared. Every delay is shaping your wisdom, your patience, and your character. One day you'll look back and realize the timing saved you. Stop measuring your life by what you've lost. Loss does not cancel purpose. Pain does not disqualify you. Even now, God is teaching your hands how to hold new blessings without dropping them. What you're becoming matters more than what you're leaving behind. You may feel tired, but tired does not mean defeated. It means you've been carrying weight. And the fact that you're still standing tells a powerful story. Strength isn't loud confidence. It's getting up again when quitting would be easier. Heaven notices that kind of courage. This season is stretching you, not breaking you. Your faith is getting deeper. Your voice is getting clearer. Your vision is sharpening. What once overwhelmed you will soon make sense. What once scared you will soon feel familiar. You are growing into the life you once prayed for. Remember this, Jesus himself rebuilt through surrender. On the cross, everything looked lost, but resurrection followed surrender. New life always does. If Jesus trusted the Father through death into life, you can trust him through this season too. What God is rebuilding in you will carry life far beyond this moment. So don't rush the process. Don't compare your chapter to someone else's highlight. Stay present, stay willing, stay open. God is building something solid, something lasting, something better than you imagine. And when it's ready, it will stand strong. Before you go, pray this quietly if you can. Jesus, I trust you with what you are building in my life. I release control, fear, and shame. Shape me into who you want me to be. Help me walk into the next season with faith. Amen. If this spoke to you, let us know in the comments so you're not walking alone. Share this with someone who needs hope today. And remember, what feels like an ending is often God preparing a new beginning. You are still under construction, and that is a good place to be. God bless you.